Morning everyone. This is the chapter 3rd Interior of Geography class 11 geography class. We are skipping the second chapter and we will complete this chapter when school will reopen. Now we will do the third chapter of Fundamental of Physical Geography book, Interior of the Earth. As you know, our Earth's surface from the top to bottom, or we can say from the upper area to lower area, there is no uniformity. When we go from upper area to lower area, the temperature is increases. So due to the hotness in the interior area, it's very difficult to reach the center of the earth and make observation and collect samples of the material. So under such conditions, it is very difficult to get the data and inform or to know about the different material or the different aspects of the interior of the earth. But yet all these things, there is information obtained through different direct as well as indirect observation and analysis of the material. So in this way we can divide the data or the sources of information about the interior of earth in two parts. One is direct sources and the second is indirect sources. There are two types of direct sources: mining and volcanic eruption. Mining and volcanic eruption are two types of direct sources. Mining. The most easily available solid earth material is surface rock, which we can get from mining, or the rocks we get from mining area. Gold mine in South Africa. It is the deepest mine, near about 3 to 4 kilometer depth. This gold mine in South Africa are as deep as 3 to 4 kilometer. Going beyond this depth is not possible at it is very hot at this depth. Besides mining, scientists have taken up a number of projects to penetrate deeper depth to explore the condition of the crustal portion. Scientists world over are working on two major projects. One is deep ocean drilling project and another is ocean drilling project. So the deepest drilling project, or we can say the deepest drill till today, that is the Arctic, in the Arctic Ocean. Special area is Kola. So in Arctic Ocean at Kola, the deepest drilling area is, and the depth of this area is up to the 12 kilometer. This and many deep drilling projects have provided large volume of information through the analysis of material collected at different depth. The second source to know the information of the interior of the earth, that is the volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption form another source of obtaining direct information. As and when the molten material means magma, the molten material, when it exists beneath the earth's surface, it called as magma. But when this magma come on the earth's surface or come out on the earth's surface, it called as lava. So the molten material or the magma is thrown onto the surface of the earth in form of lava. During volcanic eruption, it become available for the laboratory analysis. However, it is difficult to ascertain the depth of the sources of such magma. The second source, or we can say the different data from which we can estimation the information about the earth, these are the indirect sources. In indirect sources, the first is the temperature. As you know, when we move from up area to lower area, there is an increasing temperature. On our earth's surface, there is a but the rate of temperature in the increasing from surface area to depth area is not uniform. There is a variation from upper area to lower area. Second is the second is the pressure. The second indirect source is the pressure. Pressure As you know, as the temperature is increases, pressure is also increases with increasing distance from the surface toward the interior in deeper depth. It is also known that the pressure is not uniformly increases. As well as the third point is density. So it is also known that the density of the material also increases with the depth. Means in this way we can say the temperature is increases with the depth, pressure is increases with the depth, as well as density is also increases with the depth. It is possible to find out rate of change of these characteristics. Knowing the total thickness of the earth, scientists have estimated the values of temperature, pressure and the density of material at different depths. The detail of these characteristics with reference to each layer of the interior are discussed laterly in this chapter in the form of interior of earth. In generally, we can divide earth in three parts: crust, mantle and core. But in detail, we will discuss in other modules. Another source of information are the meteors. Meteors, these are not the direct part, or we can say these are not the part of earth. So how can we get the information from the meteors? Actually, the material of meteors same as the earth, because all these are the earthal material, or we can say the planet material. So by get the information of these meteors, by the information of the material of these meteors, we also know about the interior or the material of the earth. The material and the structure observed in meteors are similar to the earth. They are solid bodies developed out of material same as or similar to our earth planet. Hence this becomes yet another source of information about the interior of earth. Another indirect sources are gravity. Gravity, as you know, gravity is not uniform at every place on the earth's surface. The maximum gravity on equatorial region and the maximum gravity on poles area and the minimum gravity on equatorial region. As next, that is the magnetic field. Magnetic field, by the information of the magnetic area, magnetic field area, we can also recognize or identify the information of interior of the earth. Next is the seismic activities. Seismic activities means the earthquake activities. So there are three kind of waves of the seismic or earthquake activity. P primary, S secondary and the third L land, or we can say the surface waves. So by the information of these waves, their passing area, we can know the information about the interior of the earth. There is another term is gravity anomaly. Gravity anomaly means, as I just explained you, there is no uniformity in the gravitational force on every place on the earth's surface. There is a variation in the gravity. So this variation means the maximum gravity at poles and minimum gravity at equatorial. This variation in gravity is known as the gravity anomaly. This is the part 1 of this chapter. We will complete this chapter in 9 parts. So one by one we will discuss in these videos. As well as I send the notes of this module first along with this site on homework on class movie. So you can identify the notes as well as you can write these notes on your notebook.